How's it going, everybody? I am Donut, as always. This is a Black Lives Matter, All Cops Are Bastards, and trans rights supporting channel. If you're not supporting that shit, kill yourself. We're reading some more Gonagai. Finally, I know we've been on hiatus for a while, and let me also say, we will get to Shameless School Part 3. I swear to God, we are gonna get to it. I'm getting definitely a whole new audience by going through everything Gonagai. You're gonna have to learn, this channel is slow, but we will get there eventually. I've been reading every single Fukumoto series on the channel since it started, basically. That's been 10 years, still not finished, okay? There's a lot that goes on. And it may seem like I'm not putting out a lot of videos, maybe, or, they're not getting this, but I have a lot of interest, and I don't do this for anybody else but me. I primarily do this for me. So we will get to Shameless School. We will, of course, get to Violence Jack and all this stuff. We took a little bit of a break because I kind of got obsessed with the 60s. I read so much manga from the 60s, and the reason why we're not reading Shameless School Part 3 yet is because that came out in 1972. This came out in 1971. I'm still finishing up, so I'm kind of going year by year by year. I'm just really enjoying it. It's taken a long time, I know, but I'm enjoying getting the history of all this, getting the, being able to see the connections between all these series and everything like that. And on top of that, Android LB, truly one of the best scanulators we have around right now, has been going back and doing even more old stuff too in the 60s from Gonagai that I'll eventually have to get to, but we'll get to that at some point. I do want to get to the Shameless School Part 3, so we're going to keep moving forward. Then once we get to, some other stuff, maybe like after Mazinger, maybe after Mazinger I'll go back and we'll fill in some of the gaps that have now been filled thanks to Android LB, but also I'll probably wait till they're finished. Like Hikai-kun's now getting scans, I'll wait until it's fully finished before I start reading it, perhaps. I'm not sure, but either way, thank you, Android LB, as always, for these scanulations. You are a god at doing all these. I appreciate the incredible amount of effort you put into this. But again, I just want to say, I do a lot of stuff that's not even on the channel, so it's hard to tell that I am a very, very, very busy person. Of course, I have a job, but I also, do all this stuff. We're reading, so much manga on the channel. We're also reading so much manga on the Patreon as well that I can't put on YouTube. It's for free on the Patreon, but I can't put it on YouTube because of copyright strikes. I scanulate shit myself. I watch like 15 movies a month. I, constantly am doing my own, studies, not really for anything, just for myself. I just like learning stuff. That's also why I've been so obsessed with the 60s and 70s and manga and reading pretty much everything. But, if you're interested in this stuff, check out some of the other 60s and 70s manga we've been doing on the channel. I would highly recommend, some of the Ishinomori manga. I've also been reading a lot of Ishinomori manga, and I feel like that would, this audience probably would enjoy that stuff as well. But, ZubaBan here, came out in 1971, July 1971. I don't know anything about this whatsoever. I literally know nothing. Volume cover here, very strange. It's the first volume cover, unlike any other volume cover I've seen around this time. And, they're very minimalist, for sure, around this time, but this one is even, above and beyond that. And we got a title here that is paintbrush stroked on. It's also at an angle. The colors here are extremely Gonagai, red and yellow. He loves red and yellow on covers. It's a very garish combination. It's very eye-catching, very popping, and very kid. The blue, the red, the yellow, it's all big, bright primary colors. It's very, trying to get kids to buy it and everything like that. Or, to ask their parents for it and for that. But okay, yeah, he's got a studded bracer on. He's, looks like he's in a fighting sort of thing. Got a headband, got some, fierce eyes and eyebrows. Some hair that's, a bit rugged, like he's, someone out in the wilderness, or maybe this is like a historical manga or something. And then whatever that, he probably got like a pack on, it's tied around here, but he's got something in it in the back. I don't know. Yeah, maybe this is like a historical manga. Maybe. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. Because this doesn't seem like a modern sort of fighting thing. Also, so this came out the same month as Babel 2, which is the first real fighting manga, and we're going to get to that as well soon. It's just a thing, Gonagai has been on the cusp of what eventually becomes battle shonen, what, becomes just fighting manga. Gonagai has been on the cusp of that, like with Abashiri Family, for example, so I'm curious, is this going to be that sort of thing, or is it going to be a more historical series, which we don't really consider battle shonen or fighting series? Let's find out. Okay, and here's the later edition. Maybe we'll look at this afterwards or something, just because it's going to have characters I haven't seen yet. I do like looking at the volume covers, but then sometimes I'm like, I don't know. Also, mainly just because these are coming out way later. I'm assuming these are coming out from like the 90s, 80s, maybe 2000s. That's like 30 years of period, but somewhere around there. But okay. So, okay. This, I think, is going to be a historical series then. He's got on some bracers on his legs as well. He's got on a loincloth, like a fur loincloth sort of thing, or straw maybe, or something. But okay, yeah, still doesn't give me any particular period or any, just like kind of almost like prehistoric in a way, but not, I think a little bit further ahead than that. But I'm guessing still during BC, my guess. But okay, maybe not. Maybe he's just like a wild kid. Maybe he's like a just a wild boy. Jungle boy sort of thing. Maybe not jungle boy, but more like a tribal boy compared to maybe this is like feudal Japan. But yeah, so everybody here on extremely Tezuka / Ishinomori horses. It's always funny that like Gonagai has such a very distinct style that then I've been seeing other people ape off his style. But the one thing, he still draws animals so much like Tezuka. But I'm glad. Please save me! It's ZubaBan! Okay, yeah, so... Oh my god, that sword! And okay, so he's got bracers on one leg and the two arms, but not the other leg. I mean, we couldn't quite see it there because it's behind his hands, but, God, that is a massive, massive fucking sword. Holy shit. It's like so just long. It's just super long, but even the handle is so long. It's not just like a... What is it, like a nodaki or something? Is that what it's called? Where it's just like a super long blade? But what kind of warriors are you? Don't waste time. No need for excuses in life. I shall live to the fullest. Yeah, Gonagai immediately understands what makes shonen. At least to me personally. Okay, then we get it in black and white as well. Oh, okay, interesting. So like it was in color, but then he did redraw it in black and white, it seems. I don't think I've ever seen that. Like, typically you just grayscale it out, when you take color and you make it black and white. But Gonagai actually redrew it in black and white, it seems. Damn. And he does have a bracer on that leg, actually, so. But, alright. So then he leaps up into the air. Wahoo! Very interesting kind of panel. Very interesting. He clearly, like, drew it this way, I think, but then just turned it this way, because it still works. But, yeah, then, I don't know how he, how is he taking off the sheet? He's got to just, like, hook it, essentially, so that way it's free, and then it would probably just go off on his own if he, like, swings or whatever, which might be what he's doing here. Like, he's just swinging it down, which makes it, the scabbard fly off. But, oh my god, then chops off all the horse's legs. That's tail, too. Incredible. Didn't get the guy at all, it seems like. And the horse is still just walking on stumps. This is gonna be a funny one. Stabs it in front of him. Right? No running away. I ain't after your life. But you took his horse's legs. Okay, after the money. Oh no, just wanted to get your lunch. Okay. Yeah, just feeding himself. Alright, yeah. I can't tell what age he is. Is he like 9 or is he like 14 or is he somewhere in between there? Well, this horse is fine. This horse is fine. Okay, it's the Sengoku period. Sengoku. It was an era of explosive human energy. In the Sengoku period, there was a boy who was like a mass of energy, known as ZubaBan. And I will say right off the bat, I don't know a lot about the Sengoku period or, any historical Japanese stuff. I know probably, the surface level stuff, but that's about it. It's definitely something I need to get myself more into, but I keep putting it off. But, always happy to learn more. But just want to say right off the bat, I only know the surface level stuff. But, okay, so we're at the capital, it seems. Or this is just like the capital of this town or something, but I'm guessing it's the capital, like Kyoto. Ooh, okay. A beast, a demon in all black. Looks like just a lion or something, but they're saying it's like all black. Oh, okay. Are they talking about both of them, or are they just talking about this beast? But either way, my god, look at the muscles on this lion! Holy shit! That's the king of the jungle for sure. But okay, where did this guy come from? Did he come over from Africa here? The fucking leopard Speedo! Oh my god. Oh my god. But, love the face. Like, great face there. I love the way Dakota Guy's got such a way with faces. It's been a while, so I'm going to be gushing about it again, but my god. We've been reading so much other manga from the 60s and 70s, and it makes Dakota Guy even better. He has got such a way with faces. What is just the crowd and his eyes, his mouth. The lion's eyes. Walks through the crowd. Someone throws a stone at him. Okay, so yeah, they're saying beast for him. Okay, they weren't talking about the lion. The lion's not supposed to be pure black. But yeah, I imagine we're setting up that ZubaBan is going to be, like, someone here who's, like, I imagine he's going to be, you know, kind of like anti-hero sort of guy. He's very violent, very, like, disruptive and everything like that. But, you know, he will help out when it, you know, really matters. But he probably also wouldn't consider himself a hero. That's the kind of shonen guy I'm imagining he's going to be. But why is this guy here? Why is he here? And yeah, that lion gonna fucking kill you guys. You got a lot of cojones to fucking throw rocks at a guy walking with a lion like that. But alright, ZubaBan going to the capital. And I don't know what ZubaBan means other than Ban, I assume for like Bancho. And I know that, you know, just Gona Guy loves the word Zuba. He uses it in a lot of stuff. And like in the songs and everything. So, I don't know, just a word he clearly likes. Okay, you know, I figured look it up, but it does seem to be a very shonen kind of word in general. Like, you know, decisively, decidedly, boldly, once and for all, unreservedly, frankly, precisely, exactly. To be by far the best, to be much better, to excel, to be exceptional, to be prominent, to be outstanding, to be cut above, to tower above the rest, straightforwardly in an outspoken manner, to speak one's mind, speak very frankly. You know, all that stuff's very, very shonen sort of idea. So I imagine, you know, the #1 Bancho, but also an outspoken Bancho, but also an, you know, exceptional Bancho, you know, all these various things. Okay, actually he's going to the town for women. How old is this kid? About 1/5 of them are old enough to be my age, and the ones around that age, I'd say about 1/10 are beauties. And that's where this pretty rose-cheeked boy, ZubaBan, is going. Okay, so he does call himself a boy. I mean, still, it just still doesn't really tell me an age at all. But no way the beautiful girls will leave me alone. Come on. Yeah, he's so full of himself. And yeah, I'm guessing he's like, probably like 12, maybe 11 or 12, something like that. Yahoo! Cute kids. Wait till ZubaBan gets to you. Okay, yeah, kids, I'm guessing maybe he's even younger. I don't know. Don't you make this mistake of falling for any bastard. You better just fall for me. Where are you from? What is your home? Fast. ZubaBan's running speed is truly fast. His speed is like the sum of Shinzan, Meizui, Speed Symboli, and Aero Express divided by 2. Did you have to divide it by 2? He sure could win the derby. And his brawny arms are unmatched physical strength. But all the names of good racehorses. Okay. And derby is a type of racehorse. Okay. So Shinzan, Meizui, Speed Symboli, and Aero Express. Okay. I thought they were like trains or something. He could throw Mountain Man Mike, a giant wrestler who recently came to Japan, over 100 meters with just one arm. I don't know his face, so I drew him with this awkward angle. There's nobody like Gona Guy. God, I'm so glad we're reading more Gona Guy. Oh my god, it's been too long. It's been too long. I'm sorry for the hiatus. What was wrong with me? God, Gona Guy's so funny. I like something I love about his series is all the contemporary references too. The fact that you just throw it in, he can throw a man out like a giant wrestler recently came to Japan. And then ZubaBan's sword. It's an Odachi that's over 2 meters long, called the Sengoku sword. So okay, Odachi is just large sword. But no one else except ZubaBan can wield the Sengoku sword with complete mastery. Cool. ZubaBan's iron bracelets can snap the enemy's swords. Nice, yeah. He just like holds it against it and breaks it. What's more amazing is his jump strength. Oi, ZubaBan! Talking to the narrator. What? Please show us your jump strength. Oh, easy task. Alright. Bonk! Right on the overhang. A little over a meter. The jump strength isn't much, I'm afraid. Yes. Alright, so, not impressive jumping. And okay, here's a kid. Smell of omizubi. Oh, rice ball. Is that just like an old-timey term for rice ball? Because isn't onigiri is the one I'm familiar with. But what's the difference between onigiri and omusubi? Okay, I looked it up, and it seems like there's literally no difference. Like, the official Omusubi, I just lost the word, onigiri, Jesus Christ. Omusubi onigiri, association, whatever, is like, there's literally no difference between them. It's one of the things where people try and say there's differences between them, of course, but there's actually literally no difference. Some people might say Omusubi's the bigger one. Some people might say onigiri's the bigger one. Some people might say onisubi's the triangular one. Some people might say onigiri's the triangle one. And, then there's also like, some people say this one's for, what rich people called it, and this one's what poor people called it, and then the reverse. And, it goes back thousands of years, so it's truly impossible to know. It is simply just, some people say Omusubi, some people say onigiri. That's just the way it goes. Okay, this kid was dying, so right before I was about to die, I can catch a whiff of Omusubi-chan's scent. Omusubi-chan, are you still referring to the flavor? Or do you mean, like, is there a person who always smells like rice because they eat rice and you like them or something? I don't know. I'm guessing it's just, the food, but he's saying chan for it. But anyway, then, satisfied to not eat it, just to smell it before you die. But, oh no, I stepped on something. The head of a kid. It's all fine. Please just keep stepping on. Not for long, I'll be dead. I see a corpse, eh? Then let's step on it. Well, of course, that's a lot of shouting. Yeah, you said we could step on you. But yeah, now you're all mad at us. Jumbo, a blunder or mistake. If it ain't Jumbo! ZubaBan! Okay, they actually know each other. ZubaBan senpai! Jumbo! Okay, they know each other. Surprised to see you alive, the cheeky you. You expected him to kill himself? I knew I'd better die. How will you die, Harakiri? I won't do anything. I'll starve to death like this. Are you hungry? Brought some nigiri meshi. Okay, I also saw that too. Yeah, so, Oshi, why can't I remember the name I know? Onigiri, Omusubi, and nigiri meshi were like the three. I didn't bring up nigiri meshi because I didn't think it was going to be relevant, but I saw that one. Yeah, those are the three terms that are referred to as rice balls. They're all interchangeable. Also, I thought this was a guy, but it might be a girl. It might be a girl. But yeah, do you mean the earlier Omusubi smell was from you, senpai? Yeah, we got some food now. No use, can't lose popularity. Got just one, but you may have it. Oh, you got way more than one. You got a couple and you ate them. Oh my god, you stuffed it in his loincloth. Oh my god. There are multiple. Saying just one was a lie. No. Those are dumplings. Don't eat the dumplings. Oh my god. Immediately chomping down on the balls. Immediately. There is nothing like Gonagai. There is nothing like it. Not even using hands. Full head in, no hands. There is nothing like Gonagai. But okay, so now this poor town being raided by some samurai here, assumingly, or Imperials in general. Okay, so this is the same town with the black guy from earlier. But okay, so yeah, the like villagers were acting like they'd never even heard of like a black guy, but this guy, I assume because he's maybe has higher connections and everything like that, he knows about black people from across the seas and everything. And yeah, so this is the land before the castle, so I assume this is Kyoto here. Yeah, true, he ain't done a damn thing. Everybody else making noise, but I don't give a shit. That's not how it works. Alright, gonna try and capture him? Oh, maybe they will. I thought he was gonna react really fast, he'd be like, shh, and cut them all down or something, but his lion, yeah, classic Gonagai. Draw a really small panel, put it in a bigger panel. Well, I like this look a lot better with all the speed lines coming from it. Okay, his lion's name is Shingo. Alright, stay put. Alright, he's not gonna let it go wild. Alright, ZubaBan senpai, I give up on dying. Why, Jumbo? Because I'm full! Ain't that life? Ain't that life, baby? What? Heard something. A scream came from half a ri ahead. Yeah, ri was the old measurement of distance. A man or woman. A beady. I assume she's trying to say a beauty, but then he's off. If it was a man, he ain't going. But alright, leave him behind, Jumbo. But okay, caught up pretty quickly actually. And no, okay, not so it was not what we were seeing earlier. This is what was going on. What are you waiting for? I'm watching because it's fun. How could you? Will you not help? I'll help. But yeah, I assume he's waiting for her clothes to get ripped or something. But yeah, later. Okay, no, never mind. The more beaten she is, the more she'll appreciate the help. That is such a fucking rom-com scenario. But okay, yeah, it's the clothes too. It's the clothes too. We've read Lupin. We know how men are like at this time. I'm not sure she's gonna be grateful for you helping if you're sitting here going, "There, that's the place, attaboy." It's not helping. Why am I calling them vegetable names? I don't know. I don't know why you were calling them vegetable names. But okay, Chombo gonna go in, try and do the save. Let's see. You little devil blockhead brute! I will take your life! Chombo's gonna get beaten to hell and back. But alright, now he comes in to save the day and Chombo's gonna get his ass beaten. I mean, yeah, miss, are you not hurt? Doesn't actually look like she got hurt in any way. Rest assured, ZubaBan is here for you. Okay, she must not have heard a single thing he was saying, or saw him sitting over there watching. Thank you, you're a heaven's blessing. What? I was just doing the expected. That's so. Meanwhile, Chombo literally getting her ass kicked. I mean, I still don't know what gender Chombo. But okay, actually Chombo holding their own. And oh my god, just flirting in the foreground. But okay, ZubaBan, the screams of many people, and the voice of a monster I've never heard before came from the castle town. Okay, yeah. So Chombo, that's probably why ZubaBan keeps her around, just from the you know, great hearing. All right, let's go, Chombo. Oh, he's gone now. Left them both behind. But okay, so it does seem like the lion started fucking him up. Even though, yeah, give it to, you know, the black guy he was trying to say, you know, stand down. But, and yeah, like, when he cut up the horse, it was so, like, goofy, no blood or anything like that. These guys, that's some blood and gore right there. It was a demon! Some demon-looking guy showed up here! He was all black with a terrific head! He did all this? No, he was a quiet guy. But yeah, when the soldiers of the castle tried to subdue him, the beast that the black demon had with him went berserk. Okay, so it went up into the mountains. After him we go. Interesting! I'm pumped up! I gotta chase down a demon! God, Golongo Guy's art and stories are just so... what's a good word? I mean, I guess so dynamic. You know, he's a dynamic pro, but all his stuff is just so dynamic. All his characters are such dynamos. But alright, there we go. Caught up with him already. I mean, he truly is so fucking fast. But they are after his ass. But hey, I appreciate that he actually, you know, he tried to tell the thing to stop, but I also appreciate that he's not going to let himself get captured. But, oh, what did he cause, like a rock slide or something? Whoa, okay, what the hell? Knight in shining armor, quite literally. Okay. Are we gonna get like a historical mashup series for stuff? We're gonna get like Sengoku period. We're gonna get African stuff. We're gonna get, you know, European stuff as well. We're gonna get like a bunch of crossovers from different countries and everything coming in here. And what is this outfit for the horse too? It's like, you know, it's one like a knight in shining armor, but it's also very like, you know, like superhero with the horse. People in this country seem to hate foreigners greatly, and they like to kill each other. No. I mean, it's the bloody period. I don't know anything. I understand you. I have been in the same situation with the people of this country. But yeah, just trying to tell them this Nego does not want to kill each other like you guys do. Just fucking go home. Leave him alone. Or shall I be your opponent? Yeah, good luck against someone in a full set of armor. He had a lance earlier, now he's got a sword. But yeah, they're not gonna leave. Don't want to be looked down on by a foreigner. God, I love that, you know, Golongo Guy has such a disdain for, you know, his own country in a way that, you know, like Americans have such a disdain for America. You know, plenty of people, you know, have such a great disdain for their own country because you can really call out its own bullshit from within and everything like that. But, you know, we've seen that with other manga too, but Golongo Guy, you know, it's like his bread and butter. It's like the only thing he does. It's like his #1 thing. But also, I would say, it's not just that, like, oh, you know, Golongo Guy's doing it, everybody else is doing it too. Like, you know, Golongo Guy also really goes heavy on stuff that isn't really talked about in Japan, like, you know, their hate of foreigners, especially right now, at this time, in the 70s, the early 70s, it is just not being talked about by any other mangaka, really. If it is, it's a very passing thing. You know, it's not the point of the entire manga. But, I mean, truly, I think Go Nagai is probably one of the most, like, leftist-leaning, like, wokest fucking mangaka I've ever read. Also, you know, to the same way I am, where, you know, I don't think you're truly leftist or truly woke if you have a problem with, you know, any of the kind of, like, extreme shit that Go Nagai does. It's all fiction. If you are not in support of fiction being fiction, if you're trying to censor anything from fiction, you ain't a leftist. You ain't fucking woke. That's some right-wing bullshit. And Go Nagai, when I say he's, like, the most leftist-leaning, the most, you know, fucking woke mangaka I've read, it is a lot of it because of that. He understands anything I do in fiction is completely fine, and in fact I will do so much stuff to provoke people because they cannot comprehend the difference between real life and fiction. And I greatly, greatly appreciate him for that. But alright, yeah. ZubaBan, all you people step to the side. This match shall be mine. Interesting. It's gonna be like his catchphrase, I bet. Chased the black demon, then the blue demon appeared. Okay, is this like supposed to be like blue armor? Like I assumed like a very, very light tint of blue. Basically more like gray, but they might see it as kind of like blue. Okay, I feel like Momotaro, yeah, because of the well, I mean, I guess I was thinking the blue pheasant, but then black, what is Momotaro is a popular hero Japanese folktale, and the tail demons Oni are his main nemesis, who he goes after and blunders their treasures. But I guess just because he's facing demon after demon. You know, it's just demon after demon, I feel like Momotaro. Not the fact that it's black and blue one. And yeah, just like Momotaro, maybe I get a big old pile of treasure. But yeah, I love it that, you know, I thought he was going to be the hero of the people, but no. That's, yeah, of course not. He's going to be the true, like, you know, anti-hero in that he is saving the situation by making, you know, all these, you know, samurai or imperial guards or whatever leave and not fight. But he's also, you know, anti in the same way that he just wants a good fight. You know, very Goku-like, to be fair. Goku can be a hero, but man, he also a villain in a lot of ways. And so it's a lot, you know, that sort of thing. He is a hero, but, you know, at the end of the day, he just wants a great fight. And so that's going to come before anything else. But yeah, now they recognize that it's ZubaBan. Now they know. Yeah, you guys better get the fuck out of there. Yeah, you might want to be like, oh, well, I can't run away from a foreigner, but you can run away from him. Keep your pride, at least. Okay, so we're saying he wiped out 110 men single-handedly. I'm not sure about single-handedly. It's probably the rumor, but you know, Chambo probably helped. Okay, yeah. Japanese warlords have the courtesy to give each other their names before they fight. Your name. I mean, I love that you know, that whole sentiment is why so much stuff in anime and manga works that doesn't quite work in, you know, more Western mediums. Because it is just built into the culture that you should give your name, you know, ahead of time. You should, that classic introduction between two warriors. But okay, I was thinking it might be a woman. Yeah, it's a woman. Okay, this is Jeanne D'Arc! But not Joan of Arc. Sorry, wait. My brain just did a whole, because I was thinking the character from Ruby, Jeanne d'Arc, and then also Joan of Arc. But this is not Joan of Arc. My brain just read it and it sounded normal because I'm so used to saying the other name. But no, this is Jeanne d'Arc, but a different kind of Jeanne. Jeanne is in, like, you know, the French name for woman Jeanne. But okay. So, is that, like, is this a real person? Is this, like, a relative of Joan of Arc? Or is this, you know, a fictionalized, different version of her or something? I am ZubaBan. Tighter. I think, yeah, it's just the thing that holds the scabbard, actually. Alright, let's get ready for this fight. Alright, Jeanne d'Arc. Well, it wouldn't be... How do you actually pronounce it? I've always said, like, you know, Joan of Arc. But, is it, like... How would you actually pronounce it? Well, first of all, a hero of the French military who suddenly emerged from a country town and led the French military to deliver a devastating blow to the overwhelming numbers of the English military. She was later captured and executed by the English military. This happened 100 years before the era of ZubaBan. Yeah, so we are doing maybe a time travel thing, honestly. Or, I don't know. I don't know how we're doing this. But is that how Joan of Arc's name was spelled? I'm just stupid? Okay, yeah, it is just Jeanne d'Arc, and it is, you know, just Joan of Arc is just, I guess, like a, what is that called? You know, just Englishifying it or whatever. But I'll go with Jeanne d'Arc then. But okay, so it is the same person. I just surprisingly never seen it spelled that way. I've always only seen it spelled the English way. But okay, so throws the scabbard, and then it's up to Chombo to go grab it. Okay, she does still have the lance. That's good. Okay, and off they go. Shing! Okay, cuts the lance in half. Did she get a hit in on us in any way? I don't think so. Ooh, cracked the helmet as well. I mean, ZubaBan is ZubaBan for a reason. My god. But, okay, yep, the helmet cracks open. And, okay, you couldn't tell this woman before? I guess you couldn't tell. Excuse me for asking, but, what? Might you perhaps be a woman? That's right. And a beauty? And a beauty. Oh, serious again. Miss, please rest assured. Miss! Any guy who dares to lay a single finger on her, ZubaBan won't forgive it. You just attacked her! Funny sequence. I also love, go to guys like, I don't know how, but like this thing that he does with the arm, I don't know why. I find myself doing that now, just like stimming. There's a couple things from that, or like hade, I say all the time to myself just for no reason. Good work, wonderful Night-chan. Why did this? Is she just like, oh, I know how I can get out of the situation, or like, what? This did not seem like her personality 5 minutes ago. What the fuck? But okay, Geroyakko Castle. All right, yep, just sending more and more out to finish this, to end this. But all right, now we just got Jeanne D'Arc here as just a part of our party. 100 years out of date Jeanne D'Arc. How is this? What is going on? Oh my god, that was his loincloth! That was his loincloth! For Jeanne's sake, I'll even put up with getting my loincloth wet. Okay, we got him too. He's chilling with us. I mean, we said we were going to protect her, but I guess she's protecting him, so we're all, protecting, just a chain of protection. But yeah, damn it, shit, just kill those bastards. But right, yeah, I mean, her whole thing was like, I don't want to kill you, this guy doesn't want to kill you just like everybody else does. But now this third guy, ZubaBan, he absolutely does. Yeah, I mean, they're all just bloodthirsty. But no, okay, he's not going to do it. But what was the whole, ouch, what just happened? Did Chombo throw a rock at him or something? Like, what happened? Okay, because Chombo's got the weak legs, they get to ride with Jeanne. Okay, but yeah, we just gotta run. But, okay. Okay, we're gonna get a big ol'... Is this the guy from the very beginning that was like, help me? Yeah, I think so. Okay, yeah, barbarian kind of guy. Big, giant guy on with a tiny horse. Kanchohi Intoku. Kanchohi Intoku. Kanchohi Intoku's appearance! In Chinese, the name Kanchohi would sound like Guan Zhangfei. It combines the names of military generals Zhang Fei and Guan Yu from Three Kingdoms into Kancho. Kancho equals enema, okay, and then Intoko equals concealment, so enema concealment, okay, but yeah, so this is a combination of Zhang Fei and Guan Yu from Three Kingdoms, got it, but like a funny combination, and then he's got a cannon, he's got a fucking cannon, alright, shoots the cannon, pew, a real fucking missile, not a cannonball, a missile. That is the world's first rocket artillery, the fire arrow. Okay, fair enough. I thought we were gonna get another, just like, sort of fully ahistoric thing here. But no. Yeah, so this is the fire arrow from China, which was created in 13th century China, modernly improved, and known as a bazooka. But yeah, I love that this might just be a manga where we just bring all these, characters to fiction. I wonder if, or not fiction, but, historical figures, but historical figures with a lot of mythos surrounding them, I would say. Historical figures that are so far historical that they might as well be fictional because we, have to, so much of what we know is, is myth. Either way, what about this guy? Is he somebody that I don't know? Alright, big old explosion. Did you see Kanchohi Intoku's mighty fire dragon cannon? It shall blow every last one. It shall blow every last one of you. Not just shall blow up every last one of you. It shall blow every last one of you. This thing's sick, though. This is so sick. The fire arrow. Oh, okay. They're not attacking us, though. Puzzle. Seems he wasn't aiming at us. Good. Alright, he's not against us. He's against the other guys. I mean, I guess we did save him. Like, we saved him, honestly, so. And, oh my god, that guy holding up his head. Ooh, okay, that horse is not a Tezuka-style horse. That's like an actually, you know, well-drawn, realistic horse there. A little bit, you know, little tiny cartoonishness, but teeny tiny. But yeah. Okay, this isn't revenge for him. Maybe he wasn't the guy at the start. But, so, you know, it's not revenge. It's just, how dare such an insolent, numerous pack chase after a helpless woman and children. Helpless woman and children? Helpless? Okay, it's the helpless part. I'm a woman. I'm a child. But okay, so yeah, helpless woman, child. Alright, damn, I'm gonna punish you on behalf of the heavens. Go find horse red hair. You named your horse red hair? I assume hair isn't like rabbit. But yeah, this thing is weak, way too weak. The biggest guy is the weakest horse. And of course, gotta do the Tezuka face. Gotta throw in the Tezuka face. I don't know what it is on this face. I hate it. It bothers me. It's like my skin. It's just, I don't like this face. I don't know why. He's moving sideways. What is he, a fucking crab? Alright, tumble, brink, bonk. Woo! Falling off the mountain. Nope, just right in front of us. Right on the horse. Red hair! No. You insolence! Despite being a descendant of the famous horse of the Three Kingdoms, the Red Hair! Oh, okay, that's actual real horse. What a mess I received from my big buck! Oh, okay, so a big buck gave birth to this tiny little thing. Oh no, don't cook him! Don't cook him! Oh my god. And then I tried to kill his own horse, but instead the horse ducked and he killed another guy. He's just gonna murder all these guys by trying to kill his own horse, isn't he? Yep. Trying to kill his own horse kills everybody else. Well, hell of a day. Okay, he tied up the horse via its arms, and now he's whipping its saddle. He's not even whipping its back. Oh my god. Hey, mommy! What the fuck is this manga? Got a guy, there is nobody like him. Alright, let's go do something. It's been hours! It's nighttime! Oi, Kancho! Don't be so tepid with him! Oh my god, he's gonna wring his neck! No, wrong, not that! Now they're both beating up this horse. Is it still too tepid? No, I mean, of course, the back horse must be tempered properly. She's just gonna give up! I can't tell if Chambo is in love with just, you know, Jeanne existing, or, because it's every time we get the heart is when ZubaBan does something crazy like this, but I don't know. Oh, what's that? Smoke in the distance? Smoke signal, I know the meaning. That is the fearful Indian smoke signal. Okay, time to bring us in an Indian character. We're just gonna bring in everybody from around the whole world. Love it. But, I mean, what is the plot of this manga? I know, because I watch a lot of Western movies. Okay, so that's a driven by Indian. I thought you meant like actual Indian, you mean like Native American. Okay. It's an American Indian smoke signal. God, I love how diverse this group is already. I mean, this is what I wish more manga had. All, you know, like so much of my favorite manga have an extremely diverse group of people. JoJo, One Piece, you know, both of those have an extremely diverse amount of characters. Cyborg 009 appealed to me so much for that exact reason. I love it. It's just having, you know, because the more diversity you have, that means also you can have wildly different silhouettes. Each character is like so distinct, and you can just do so much, you know, you can just get so much uniqueness out of it. It's not going to feel like every other goddamn manga set in Japan in high school. Which I do like still, but, you know. He drew this banner and just wrote, "This is Indian" on it. They're savage natives with bird feathers attached to their heads. The smoke signals are a coming attack. Unless the cavalry comes, we won't make it. Do you have a cavalry? But alright. Okay, here's our Native American. Ta-da! Indian! One little Indian, two little Indian, three little Indian. He's riding a teeny tiny little pig too. So chubby too. Well, hey, I'm your cook patch chief, Geroyakko. Better serve me a meal quietly. It is for your benefit. So cute. The pig is so cute too. There's no translation note, but I'm guessing this is Chief Geronimo? Is that what we're trying to do? Like, this is Chief Geronimo? And is Kopatch, like, Apache? Like, that's my guess. It fits enough, but it does feel like a bit of a stretch, but also, like, what else would it be? It's gotta be Geronimo, Geroyakko, Kopatch, Apache. It's something there, right? I think. But alright, sees the fish. Food. Everybody just wants food. I mean, back in the day, that's really all it was about, you know? Just living. But alright, black guy, he's like, that's my fish! Here you go, tasty, time to eat. Already all gone. And now they just back away. Run away! There's still more left. Okay, never mind. He's just chill. He was just fucking with him. But alright, who is this now? Who is this? Someone drooling over the food again? Everybody just wants their food, just wants to live. That's all you want, just live. But who is that in the distance? Looks like we'll all get along. No matter which way you face, the Sengoku era is littered with enemies. How about we become comrades? Alright, this is our group here. I don't know why, but I was born like this, with a strength as powerful as a beast. Okay? Ever since I was little, adults have been too afraid to approach me, you see. So yeah, he is literally a wild boy. Was he born with his headband? Don't even know my parents. When I was a kid, I was running around the battlefield all by myself. The only thing that I cared for, the only thing that cared for the superhuman the only thing that cared for the superhuman ZubaBan was a baby I picked up. Only Chambo. Okay, so Chambo picked him up as a baby. Those who aren't afraid of me, I wish for strong comrades. Alright. And you as well? You're coming? Oh, you look exceptionally strong. Strong! Bwee! Yeah, you're more our mascots, I think, but... How about it? Will you become comrades? Oh! To me, Japan is a country where I don't know east from west. ZubaBan, it's gonna be good to have a friend like you in my life. Alright, yeah. But, what about you, Jeanne D'Arc? On Jeanne D'Arc's sword, I take ZubaBan as my friend. Okay? And you as well? Alright, I take that as you're on board. We do not know this guy's name. He barely ever speaks at all. And you too? Alright. Okay, we can do his name. My name is Golongo. I come from a land of the burning sun. My friend is Shingo. He's a fierce animal, but a fine fellow. I don't actually know what this is a reference to. Okay, so he got fed up with feuds, the tribal feuds that broke out all the time. So I left the country. But, yeah, I was about to say, everywhere I went, there was war. Then I heard rumor about this country. Peaceful, golden land of Zapang. That's why I came to this country. But it was still just all war, all feudal tribes fighting each other. Alas, it was worse. Yep, way worse. I am different. Quite the opposite. I came here from the peaceful, shitty, and boring Ming Dynasty looking for adventure. The peaceful and shitty, boring Ming Dynasty. Yeah, Numerous years over the spring and autumn of the three kingdoms have come to this land. Winds blow, storms come, bastards! The clouds of war flutter over! Kanchohi Intoku, it's time to appear in battle. And why are you here? You'll be surprised to hear. I was a very honored chief of the Indians. Very honored. Right? Aren't I very honored? Hey, aren't I very honored? You give me nothing but I'm very honored. Try to hump me, you humphers. Darn, every one of them only makes fun of me. Mr. Buffalo, aren't I very honored? Pride. Dust. Spills on him. You should have been better than everyone else. You buffalo, everybody killed me. Is he actually strong? Yeah, buffalo. I'll kill you. Chased after the buffalo across the American continent to Alaska. And then, did you catch it? No. From Alaska, it escaped on an ice drift. Of course, I chased after it. Okay, this guy's not strong at all. Frozen solid, washed ashore. No, actually, still drifting. Just fishing. And the buffalo is still here. He's using his legs as a motor. He's not even eating the fish. He's just catching fish and just keeping them. Yeah, caught a Godzilla! Teeny tiny Godzilla. And now the buffalo's going to tip us over. This buffalo. But alright, then I assume drift to Japan. Yep, all the way to Japan. But what happened to the buffalo? It's still close by, making fun of me. It's still here. Meanwhile, what the hell is this? Oh my god, just literally skin and bones. Oh, that's a freaky, creepypasta-ass design. I mean, it's so simple, but the proportions are so unnerving. I too will tell about myself. For exchange for... Okay, so this guy is an actual Indian. Alright. Himoji. Yeah, starved. Yeah. Everybody here's starving. That's why we have this whole alliance. You just took it. Are you still starved? No. Himoji. Shittelda Himoji. That's my name. Oh, okay. His name is starved. Shittelda Himoji. Surprising first name. I'm a man from India. I came to Japan because I'm hungry. He just came to Japan because he's hungry. Ooh, yeah, that's the worst, most ridiculous reason of all. Or it's pointed to him, but I don't know who's saying it. And yeah, Jeanne D'Arc. I was born in the countryside of France, the daughter of a peasant farmer. I was supposed to live an ordinary life like that. But when I was 16, I heard the voice of God, the voice of Archangel Saint Michael. Saint Michael told me, Jeanne D'Arc, lead France to salvation. Why give him that voice? I don't know. At that time, France was controlled by the English of the north side of the Loire River, which flowed through Orleans. The King of England declared that he would take the throne of France. Thus, the English besieged Orleans with an army of 5,000 men. I don't get it at all. What you're saying is that Jeanne's country was at war with another country. Yeah, bullet down the temple. And you were greatly at a loss. So, ran away, I guess. If the castle Orleans fell, France would be defeated and the English would take over. Ah, beautiful. That's all you focus on. Interesting. So what happened to the castle? Kancho, I'll tell you what happens next. That oral something castle was gradually taken over, I think. How do you know that? Shut up, stay quiet, and listen. Just when it seemed like the victory was all but assured, a group of French soldiers appeared in front of the English army. And in the lead of the French army was a person dressed in silver armor. How do you know all this? Straddling a white horse and waving a big flag, without a helmet, the beautiful hair of this girl flowed in the wind. It was Jeanne D'Arc. Jeanne quickly defeated the English army, and she led France to victory. What an amazing hero. To be a woman yet save a country. However, ZubaBan, you seem to know that thoroughly. Yeah. I just made that up. I thought it sounded cool. You were absolutely right. That's what I did. After Orleans was liberated, once again, at Patay, the English army was driven back with a devastating blow. But in the following year, I was captured in the war against the Duke of Burgundy, who, although a Frenchman, sided with the English. The Burgundy's army sold me to the English for 10,000 francs, and in England, I was burned at the stake after a religious trial. So, okay, yeah, we brought up the whole, like, you know, historic inaccuracy of the time. So is she, like, reincarnated? I was burned to death at a square in Rouen. The fire quickly spread to my clothes. My whole body hurt in pain. But if you were burned to death, then the one before us must be a ghost! Curse yokai abomination! Kanchohi Intoku exterminates! But no, stops it with its racer. Asshole, you're the one who looks more like a yokai! Yeah. Huh? Well, yeah, will you continue, or are you actually a yokai? In the flames, I screamed to my limit. Not long could I make something audible, but I was screaming in my heart. It's hot! Give me water! Right? No. I wished upon God. I led France to salvation as you ordered. Please grant me a favor this time. Let me be born again in a peaceful country where people do not kill each other. God did not listen. God did not listen to that at all. And with her armor and everything. Wish was granted, but dressed in her armor. The country's supposed to be peaceful. The place was a battlefield. Yeah, how sad. How sad. God had commanded Jeanne D'Arc to another war. God's just a military leader. I finally got it. The reason for why we have gathered. This is too much to be a coincidence. And just one day today, people from all over the world have come here to meet you, ZubaBan. It is not a coincidence. It is the will of God, as Jeanne says. It is the will of God! ZubaBan, you are to fulfill Jeanne D'Arc's dream. You have been chosen by God. Okay, we gotta go liberate fucking France. But because only ZubaBan can do it. Or I guess, okay, never mind. So we have to do Jeanne D'Arc's dream. That's why Jeanne D'Arc was brought here. So not, we gotta go save her. I mean, it's been 100 years. So, yeah, instead, we gotta create a world with no wars. But we only have a bunch of violent people. How are we gonna create a world with no wars with a bunch of violent people? I don't know. In this country? In this war-torn Japan? That is right. Jeanne D'Arc's dream. In other words, a peaceful country without war. Can you, or you say, ZubaBan, can you create it? I guess we're gonna have to try. We're gonna have to try. What a cool fucking group. What a cool group. What a cool premise for the story. I'm into it now. I was like, what is the fucking premise of this? But we're only 135 pages in. I say that, but I mean, you know. The series is only 2 volumes. Alright, to unify the whole country. Not a world without war, but to unify the country. A country without war. Unify the whole country. It was a dream that all the feudal lords of Sengoku period desired, but could not fulfill. But alright, I mean, hey, it's been done in the past, you can do it again. Unify the country. And alright, yeah, of course, his motivation is, and if I do this, you're gonna live here, right? For eternity. Alright, alright. Yeah, I can't tell if Chambo is in love with Jeanne or in love with ZubaBan, or just both or whatever, but it is very manly of him. Yes. I guess it's just both. I think it is just both. He just got the hot spoil to him. But, oh my god, he thinks it's for him. Yeah. Because they're definitely throwing at me. No. So gross. Well, yeah, just this whole gag's to me thinking that he's honored all the time. Very beloved, very honored. Alright, he's on board. We got him on board for miscommunication, but hey, it all works. Oh, okay, no, that's not what you meant by I'll do it. Alright. You're cute, you know. No, not interested in you. Slapping and what did you put inside him? I don't know. Alright, I'll take the reins of the whole country. You guys, will you lend your strength to me? ZubaBan, or as you desire. For the sake of ZubaBan Senpai, I'll do anything! For my hope of peace, I have been running from battle. However, no matter how much I ran, there was no peace. I have finally opened my eyes. If one is to have peace, they have no choice but to fight for it! I mean, that is very, very true. If you want peace, you gotta fight for it. Not a military, but the people. Jeanne D'Arc's dream is also Golongo's dream. ZubaBan, I'll let you my strength. What are you opposing? You agree to give your strength? Alright. You're still thinking about it. He's really thinking about it. It's just farting. He's just trying to fart. This guy's a really deep thinker. Hungry. Did he not have breakfast? What the? This guy's not thinking straight. I mean, literally, he ain't thinking straight. He's thinking and tied up to whatever you would call that. It's decided. The ZubaBan faction has been formed. I'm not sure if we solidified it with him, but okay. The 7 of us will stir the history of the Sengoku era. I think I'm hungry. Yeah, we did not get that guy on board. ZubaBan will bring a dawn to a new era. What? Already dawn? Food, give me food. Oh yeah. What the hell was your name again? I should have wrote down all these names. Well, I'm gonna end the video here soon in a sec, so I'll write down all these names afterwards. Shingo. Oh yeah, we're being watched from the woods. The enemy number is many. Oh, yeah, we've seen all these. I thought those were just like monkeys or something. It seemed like I was thinking all the way back here. Let me go to it. See, all the way back here, I thought these were all just a bunch of, I mean, yeah, so these are all monkeys, but then those eyes we saw were different. Those are actual enemies. Nope, maybe not, just a bunch of monkeys, actually. Monkey! Right, I have heard that recently man-eating monkeys are going to this mountain. Man-eating monkeys? Ridiculous, monkeys are herbivores. The monkeys have turned by the war. By the war that has burned the mountains and scorched the fields from which the monkeys stole fruit. It gave them a taste of human flesh. They're herbivores, though. I don't think they can eat human flesh. But alright, but either way, we gotta fight some man-eating monkeys. Oh my god. Oh, no. I thought he was getting ripped up, but no, he just like bashed the 2 monkeys together or ripped them apart or something. And then, yeah, cut into its face with a sword. Whereas a sword there, but a monkey's gonna get it? Big old gorilla, maybe? Yeah, I'm the only one who can wield the Sengoku sword. Who are you? Zaza. Zaza. Huh. What is that? Split it in twain. My God. Yeah, Shingo just stepping on them. They're so tiny compared to Shingo. Bite them all up. And yeah, Golongo just with his spear just twirling around 2 fingers. God damn, these monkeys. And meanwhile, what's he gonna do? What was his name again? Just starving basically, but we haven't said his name enough for me to remember. And then Geroyakko. Yeah, let's see you try and do this. Yeah, Frink. And then just the monkey just slapped him. Useless. Okay, yep. Big old white gorilla. All right. Cool. Yeah, block it with those bracers. Nice. Love a big old giant monkey with a sword. Love a giant monkey to begin with, or a giant. I mean, is this an ape or is it just a giant monkey? Actually, I think this is a giant monkey. It doesn't seem like it actually is an ape. It is just a monkey. But okay. Oh my God! Bam on its head. Eyeballs pop out. Brain out the back. Oh my God! And then elbow or punch its fucking head clean off. ZubaBan steel bracelet smash the skull of the great ape and decapitated the head. Alright, got our sword back. Meanwhile, the Three Kingdoms guy, Kanchohi. Shits! Not shit, shits! Even if I cut and slice, there's no end! So many monkeys. Guys, there's no universe in which we're creating a fucking country with no wars if you can't even take down monkeys! You can't even take down the fucking monkeys! Alright, come on, ZubaBan, save the day. But I mean, again, ZubaBan's our main guy. He's the one saying he will create a country with no war. But the rest of the guys are going to help, but it's mainly up to him. Oh, one of the monkeys is commanding them. The boss monkey. Just get the boss monkey. Okay, looks like all the others. Alright, just going to punch it out with him. Yep, just going to punch it out with him. Okay, just punch him in the head. Don't need to kill him. Just punch him so that way, you know, they're like, oh my God, he took down our boss. We got to run away. Alright, it worked out. Indian guy didn't do anything. You know, not the American native, but the actual Indian guy. Didn't do a damn thing. This runs the monkeys, boss! Right? Naive! ZubaBan, your naivete will eventually cost you your life. I'll finish the job. I, the ruthless man, Geroyakko! Yeah, let's see. Nope, takes it from you. Ah, he woke! Hey, monkey's shaving his hair. The shock of defeat has driven him mad. No, is he just a guy? Or I'm promoted! It speaks like a human. Okay, what? You're going completely crazy, weird monkey. I'm promoted! What? Is he just screaming, I'm promoted? Ooh, I have gotten a promotion! Unexpectedly, having lost his mind, he descended the mountain. Later, this man, or rather monkey, became known as Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Toyotomi Hideyoshi is the first person to rise to imperial regent without being born noble. His nickname was Monkey. Okay. Insane. What the fuck? And little Tanuki? Dear mother, I'll go live in human society. Oh my boy. Why all of a sudden? Yes, mother, I will become Tokugawa Ieyasu. Okay. Boy, second time's not as funny. Okay. What's the connection with that, with the Tokugawa though? Has an insulting nickname, Tanuki Oyaji. I see, raccoon old man, meaning cunning old man. Okay, I see. The spring of Tenbun 1550 was about to end. They're just... We end with them? We end with them? And then, okay, I think we're, getting into something next. I think this is a good place to end it right here. Again, no idea what the title of these videos, just like we read Devilman. I don't know how to title these videos because there's no chapters, but I don't want to have this all be just one video because, I've noticed that it gets less clicks when I do that. Some series works better that way, others don't. I like doing things by arc either way. This only being 2 volumes, I might have just recorded it all in one sitting, but, I want to separate it a little bit. Either way, and also I can get them out faster, and it doesn't, it looks like I'm actually, you can see that I'm not just sitting on my ass doing nothing. But really enjoying this. Now we got our premise for the series. Again, love me a diverse-ass cast, whether it just be through diversity of weird-ass, like, monster-like things, or actual, like, diversity of real countries and everything like that. The mix-up of different time periods here, all similar, but, you know, mixing them up a bit there. They're fun to do. Jeanne D'Arc really seems like the one that is mainly out of time, versus the rest pretty much fit, I think. I'm not sure exactly when the Three Kingdoms was, but I'm guessing it was around this time. Yeah. The comedy is extremely good. Honestly, like, some of the best comedy the Go guy has done, I think. Like, some of his comedy doesn't quite work for me, but in this, it is, like, firing on all cylinders. Everything was funny. There was, like, maybe one or two that I was just, like, it didn't really hit. But, you know, I feel like other series he has more of, like, a maybe 70-30% hit-to-miss ratio, versus this, like, a 98-2% hit-miss ratio, so a lot better. But yeah, very, very funny. Crazy we started out with, like, cutting off the horse's legs and it being just a comedic thing, and then we introduced blood later, and now it's just bloody and gory. He can't stop himself. But yeah, I'll see you guys some more of this next time. Until then, get the fuck out of here and check out my other reactions to other 60s and 70s stuff. If you're interested, go check that out. Love you, bye. What? That's never been my intro. What the fuck was that?